Hello everyone, welcome to Achievers IAS classes. Let's begin our discussion on the current events of 13th August 2018. The first issue is an editorial regarding the Justice R.M. Lodha Committee's recommendations. As you know, the Lodha Committee was constituted to look into the functioning of the BCCI, and it had suggested several reforms ranging from cooling off period to the issue of legalizing betting. The Supreme Court had accepted several of these recommendations but has diluted its stance in the recent judgment, like the cooling off period is now applicable after two 3-year terms, which was earlier was mandatory after one 3-year term. The RM Lodha Committee had recommended mandatory cool off period after every term to ensure that the office bearers of the BCCI do not establish their personal fiefdoms, but there is also an argument against it that the experience and knowledge gained by the office bearers should not be frittered away, and a second term could help them consolidate their learnings. The recent ruling of the Supreme Court has accepted this logic because there is a 9-year aggregate limit as well as an age limit of 70 years for any office bearer, which could prevent any misuse by the office bearers. Further, on the one state, one vote norm, the RM Lodha Committee had recommended that associations representing a region within a state or entities that do not represent a territory should not have the same vote or status as that of the other members, which has now been overruled. Consequently, Gujarat and Maharashtra will have 3 votes each due to multiple associations in the state. In this too, the court has accepted that the associations which had contributed significantly to Indian cricket need not be stripped of their full membership. There are apprehensions that this may lead to the manipulation of votes. However, judicial intervention in the recent past has been immensely helpful in making the cricket administration more efficient, professional, as well as address the credibility deficit in the functioning of the BCCI. On that note, let's move on to the next issue, which is regarding a survey conducted by FICCI and the Indian Banks Association, which showed that more banks have tightened their credit standards in order to address the NPA problem. A total of 22 public sector, private sector, and foreign banks participated in the survey, which highlighted that the infrastructure, metals, and engineering goods were the key sectors which reported the highest NPAs. But at the same time, most participating banks have agreed that the insolvency and bankruptcy code had made the recovery process faster and improved the recovery position of several banks. In order to further improve the resolution rate of NPAs, the bankers have suggested strengthening of the judiciary, enhancing capacity, as well as empowerment of the local government officials. The next issue in news is regarding the floods in Kerala. The floods are said to be the worst the state has experienced since 1924, which has rendered hundreds of people homeless and has also caused significant damage to several crops like paddy, banana plantations, etc., along with damage to the infrastructure sector like roads, buildings, power lines, etc. In response to this, the central government has announced an immediate relief of rupees 100 crore in addition to around 1000 crore rupees sanctioned from the National Disaster Response Fund. The State Disaster Management Authority has already declared a red alert in Idukki and Wayanad districts of Kerala in the light of heavy rains expected in the coming days, as well as the development of fresh low pressure zone in the Bay of Bengal region. On that note, let's move on to the other issues in news. The first one being studies conducted in Punjab which highlight rising drug abuse among women in Punjab. Nearly 1 lakh women have reported using the substance, and the Punjab Opioid Dependence Survey, which exclusively focused on opioid dependence, found that 1% of the female population to be the dependents, which translates to around 2 lakh people considering the population size of Punjab. This is worrisome because the social stigma attached and the lack of exclusive facilities for women have deterred many from seeking professional help through doctors, which could lead to several physical as well as mental complications in the individuals. The final issue is regarding the launch of an exclusive TV channel by ISRO to promote scientific temper in the country, along with plans to develop a small satellite launch vehicle which could be used for small satellites weighing about 500 to 700 kg. The project is set to revolutionize the global satellite launch industry as the costs are expected to come down to 10% of the current costs, as well as the availability of the rocket will be on demand in quick response time. On that note, I'm wrapping up today's news analysis. Do like, share, and comment to support this initiative. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.